Hello everyone, welcome to Tech with Shaping Pixel. Today in this video, we are going to cover AWS Certified Cloud Practitioner Study Cram. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to Tech with Shaping Pixel. Let's start our video. Amazon OpenSearch Service. OpenSearch Service is a free and open source search engine for all types of data like textual, numerical, geospatial, structured, and unstructured. Amazon OpenSearch Service can be integrated with following services: Amazon CloudWatch, Amazon CloudTrail, Amazon Kinesis, Amazon S3, AWS IAM, AWS Lambda, Amazon DynamoDB. Amazon Elasticsearch Service is a managed service that allows users to deploy, manage, and scale Elasticsearch clusters in the AWS cloud. Amazon ES provides direct access to the Elasticsearch APIs. Amazon Athena. Amazon Athena is an interactive serverless service used to analyze data directly in Amazon Simple Storage Service using standard SQL ad hoc queries. Download the latest question and answer materials from shapingpixel.com. Amazon Elastic MapReduce. Amazon EMR is a service used to process and analyze large amounts of data in the cloud using Apache Hive, Hadoop, Apache Flink, Spark, etc. It provides more than one compute instances or containers to process the workloads and can be executed on the following AWS services: Amazon EC2, Amazon EKS, AWS Outposts. It offers basic functionalities for maintaining clusters such as monitoring, replacing failed instances, bug fixes. Amazon EMR can be accessed in the following ways: EMR Console, AWS Command Line Interface, Software Development Kit, Web Service API. Amazon Kinesis Data Streams. Amazon Kinesis Data Streams is a scalable real-time data streaming service. It captures gigabytes of data from sources like website click streams, event streams, and social media feeds. Amazon Kinesis is a service used to collect, process, and analyze real-time streaming data. It can be an alternative to Apache Kafka. Data streams are divided into shards or partitions whose data retention is 1 day and can be extended to 7 days. Each shard provides a capacity of 1 MB per second input data and 2 MB per second output data. Amazon Kinesis Data Firehose. Amazon Kinesis Data Firehose is a serverless service used to capture, transform, and load streaming data into data stores and analytics services. It delivers streaming data to the following services: Amazon S3, Amazon Redshift, Amazon Elasticsearch Service, and Splunk. Amazon Managed Streaming for Apache Kafka. Amazon MSK is a managed cluster service used to build and execute Apache Kafka applications for processing streaming data. It easily configures applications by removing all the manual tasks used to configure. It helps to populate machine learning applications, analytical applications, data lakes, and stream changes to and from databases using Apache Kafka APIs. It provides multiple kinds of security for Apache Kafka clusters, including AWS IAM for API authorization, encryption at rest, Apache Kafka access control lists. Amazon MSK integrates with AWS Glue to execute Apache Spark job on Amazon MSK cluster, Amazon Kinesis Data Analytics to execute Apache Flink job on Amazon MSK cluster, and Lambda functions. Amazon Redshift. Amazon Redshift is a fast 10 petabyte scale SQL based data warehouse service used to analyze data easily. AWS Glue. AWS Glue is a serverless ETL service used to categorize data and move them between various data stores and streams. AWS Glue works with the following services: Redshift for data warehouses, S3 for data lakes, RTS or EC2 instances for data stores. AWS Lake Formation. AWS Lake Formation is a cloud service that is used to create, manage, and secure data lakes. It automates the complex manual steps required to create data lakes. A data lake is a secure repository that stores all the data in its original form and is used for analysis. AWS Lake Formation integrates with Amazon CloudWatch, Amazon CloudTrail, Amazon Glue, Amazon Redshift Spectrum, Amazon EMR, AWS Key Management Service, Amazon Athena. AWS Step Functions. AWS Step Functions is a serverless orchestration service that converts an application's workflow into a series of steps by combining AWS Lambda functions and other AWS services. Standard workflows and express workflows. Executions are the instances where workflow runs to perform tasks. Amazon Event Bridge. Amazon Event Bridge is a serverless event bus service that connects applications with data from multiple sources. Amazon Event Bridge integrates with the following services: AWS CloudTrail, AWS CloudFormation, AWS Config, AWS Identity and Access Management, AWS Kinesis Data Streams, AWS Lambda. Amazon SNS. Amazon Simple Notification Service is a serverless notification service that offers message delivery from publishers to subscribers. The producer sends one message to one SNS topic. Multiple receivers listen for the notification of messages. All the subscribers will receive all the messages. Example: one message, one topic, 10 subscribers, so that a single message will be notified to 10 different subscribers. SNS helps to publish messages to many subscriber endpoints. Amazon SQS queues, AWS Lambda functions, email, Amazon Kinesis Data Firehouse, mobile push, and SMS. Amazon Simple Queue Service. Amazon Simple Queue Service is a serverless service used to decouple serverless applications and components. There are two SQS queue types: standard queue and FIFO queue. Dead letter queue is a queue for those messages that are not consumed successfully. It is used to handle message failure. Delay queue is a queue that allows users to delay the delivery of messages to a queue for a specific number of seconds. Messages can be delayed for 0 seconds to 15 minutes. Visibility timeout is the amount of time during which SQS prevents other consumers from receiving and processing the messages. Default visibility timeout 30 seconds. Minimum visibility timeout 0 seconds. Maximum visibility timeout 12 hours. AWS AppSync. AWS AppSync is a serverless service used to build GraphQL API with real-time data synchronization and offline programming features. GraphQL is a data language built to allow apps to fetch data from servers. The different data sources supported by AppSync are Amazon DynamoDB tables, RDS databases, Amazon Elasticsearch, AWS Lambda functions, third-party HTTP endpoints. Queries for fetching data from the API. Mutations for changing data via API. Subscriptions, the connections for streaming data from API. Amazon Simple Workflow Service. Amazon Simple Workflow Service is used to coordinate work amongst distributed application components. A task is a logical representation of work performed by a component of the application. Tasks are performed by implementing workers and execute either on Amazon EC2 or on-premise servers. Amazon SWF stores tasks and assigns them to workers during execution. It controls task implementation and coordination, such as tracking and maintaining the state using API. It helps to create distributed asynchronous applications and support sequential and parallel processing. It is best suited for human-intervened workflows. Amazon SWF is a less used service, so AWS Step Functions is the better option than SWF. AWS Cost Explorer. AWS Cost Explorer is a UI tool that enables users to analyze the costs and usage with a graph, the Cost Explorer Cost and Usage Reports, and the Cost Explorer RI report. It can be accessed from the Billing and Cost Management console. The default reports provided by Cost Explorer are Cost and Usage Reports, Reserved Instance Reports. AWS Budgets. AWS Budgets enables the customer to set custom budgets to track cost and usage from the simplest to the complex use cases. AWS Budgets can be used to set reservation utilization or coverage targets, allowing you to get alerts by email or SMS notification when the metrics reach the threshold. Reservation alerts feature is provided to Amazon EC2, Amazon RDS, Amazon Redshift, Amazon Elasticache, Amazon Elasticsearch. AWS budgets can now be created monthly, quarterly, or annual budgets for the AWS resource usage or the AWS costs. Types of budgets: cost budgets, usage budgets, RI utilization budgets, RI coverage budgets, savings plans utilization budgets, savings plans coverage budgets. AWS Cost and Usage Report. AWS Cost and Usage Report is a service that allows users to access the detailed set of AWS cost and usage data available, including metadata about AWS resources, pricing, reserved instances, and saving plans. AWS Cost and Usage Report is a part of AWS Cost Explorer. AWS Cost and Usage Reports functions. It sends report files to your Amazon S3 bucket. It updates reports up to 3 times a day. Reserved Instance Reporting. Reserved Instance Reporting is a service used to summarize reserved instance usage over a while. RI Coverage Reports. RI Coverage Report is used to visualize RI coverage and monitor against a RI coverage threshold. RI Utilization Reports. RI Utilization Report is used to visualize daily RI utilization. RI Utilization Reports can be visualized by exporting to both PDF and CSV formats. Along with AWS Cost Explorer, it increases cost savings as compared to on-demand instance prices. Amazon EC2. Amazon Elastic Compute Cloud is a service that provides secure and scalable compute capacity in the AWS cloud. It falls under the category of infrastructure as a service. It provides the different type of instances based on the pricing models: on-demand instances, spot instances, reserved instances, dedicated instances, and dedicated hosts. Amazon EC2 Autoscaling. Amazon EC2 Autoscaling is a region-specific service used to maintain application availability and enables users to automatically add or remove EC2 instances according to the compute workloads. Launch configuration and launch template. A launch configuration is a configuration file used by an autoscaling group to launch EC2 instances. A launch template is similar to launch configuration with extra features as below. It scales across multiple availability zones within the same AWS region. Horizontal scaling and vertical scaling. The ways to scale autoscaling groups are as follows. Manual scaling. Update the desired capacity of the autoscaling group manually. Scheduled scaling. This scaling policy adds or removes instances based on predictable traffic patterns of the application. Example: scale out on every Tuesday or scale in on every Saturday. Dynamic scaling. Target tracking scaling policy. This scaling policy adds or removes instances to keep the scaling metric close to the specified target value. Simple scaling policy. This scaling policy adds or removes instances when the scaling metric value exceeds the threshold value. Step scaling policy. This scaling policy adds or removes instances based on step adjustments. AWS Batch. AWS Batch is a fully managed and regional batch processing service that allows developers, scientists, and engineers to execute large amounts of batch computing workloads on AWS. It provides a correct amount of memory and can efficiently execute 100,000 of batch computing workloads across AWS compute services such as AWS Fargate, Amazon EC2, and Spot instances. AWS Elastic Beanstalk. AWS Elastic Beanstalk is a service used to quickly deploy, scale, and manage applications in the AWS cloud with automatic infrastructure management. It provides multiple deployment policies such as all at once ruling, ruling with an additional batch, immutable, traffic splitting. AWS Lambda. AWS Lambda is a serverless computing service that allows users to run code as functions without provisioning or managing servers. It helps to run the code on highly available computing infrastructure and performs administrative tasks like server maintenance, logging, capacity provisioning, and automatic scaling and code monitoring. Using AWS Lambda, one can build serverless applications composed of Lambda functions triggered by events and can be automatically deployed using AWS Code Pipeline and AWS Code Build. Lambda function supports the following languages: Java, Go, Python, Node.js, Ruby, C Sharp, PowerShell. AWS Serverless Application Repository. AWS Serverless Application Repository is a managed repository used by developers and organizations to search, assemble, publish, deploy, and store serverless architectures. There are two ways to work with the AWS serverless application: publishing applications, upload and publish applications to be used by other developers, deploying applications, search for applications with the required files and deploy them. AWS Serverless Application Repository can be accessed in the following ways: AWS Management Console, AWS SAM Command Line Interface, AWS SDKs. Amazon Elastic Container Registry. Amazon Elastic Container Registry is a managed service that allows users to store, manage, share, and deploy container images and other artifacts. It is integrated with the following services: Amazon Elastic Container Service, Amazon Elastic Kubernetes Service, AWS Lambda, Docker CLI, AWS Fargate for easy deployments. Amazon Elastic Container Service. Amazon Elastic Container Service is a regional and Docker supported service that allows users to manage and scale containers on a cluster. Two main use cases of Amazon ECS are: microservices are built by the architectural method that decouples complex applications into smaller and independent services. Batch jobs. Batch jobs are short-lived packages that can be executed using containers. Amazon Elastic Kubernetes Service. Amazon Elastic Kubernetes Service is a service that enables users to manage Kubernetes application in the AWS cloud or on premises. The EKS cluster consists of two components: Amazon EKS control plane, Amazon EKS nodes. Using Amazon EKS, Kubernetes clusters and applications can be managed across hybrid environments without altering the code. Amazon Elastic Kubernetes Service is integrated with many AWS services for unique capabilities. Images: Amazon ECR for container images. Load distribution: AWS ELB. Authentication: AWS IAM. Isolation: Amazon VPC. AWS Fargate. AWS Fargate is a serverless compute service used for containers by Amazon Elastic Container Service and Amazon Elastic Kubernetes Service. In the AWS Management Console, ECS clusters containing Fargate and EC2 tasks are displayed separately. Storage types supported for Fargate tasks: Amazon EFS volume for persistent storage, ephemeral storage for non-persistent storage. Security groups for pods in EKS cannot be used when pods are running on Fargate. Amazon Aurora. Amazon Aurora is a MySQL and PostgreSQL compatible fully managed relational database engine built to enhance traditional enterprise databases performance and availability. Features include RDS Management Console, CLI commands and API operations for patching, backup, recovery, database setup, and failure detection and repair. Data replication, two types: Aurora Replica, MySQL Read Replica. Amazon Aurora cross-region read replicas help to improve disaster recovery and provide fast reads in regions closer to the application users. Amazon Document DB. Amazon Document DB is a fully managed NoSQL database service that manages MongoDB databases in AWS. Amazon DynamoDB. Amazon DynamoDB is a serverless NoSQL database service that provides fast and predictable performance with single-digit millisecond latency. Amazon Elastic Cache. Elastic Cache is a web service used to manage and run in-memory data stores Redis and memcached in the cloud. Amazon Keyspaces. Amazon Keyspaces is a serverless service used to manage Apache Cassandra databases in AWS. It provides the following throughput capacity modes for reads and writes. On demand. Charges are applied for the reads and write performed. Provisioned. Charges are minimized by specifying the number of reads and writes per second in advance. Using Amazon Keyspaces, tables can be scaled automatically and read-write costs can be optimized by choosing either on-demand or provisioned capacity mode. Amazon Neptune. Amazon Neptune is a graph database service used as a web service to build and run applications that require connected datasets. Amazon RDS. Amazon Relational Database Service is a service used to build and operate relational databases in the AWS cloud. It supports the following database engines: SQL Server, PostgreSQL, Amazon Aurora, MySQL, MariaDB, and Oracle. RDS provides read replicas of reading replicas and can also read replicas as a standby DB like multi-AZ. Read replicas feature is not available for SQL Server. The following tasks need to be taken care of manually: encryption and security, updates and backups, disaster recovery. AWS Code Build. AWS Code Build is a continuous integration service in the cloud used to compile source code, run tests, and build packages for deployment. The following ways are used to run Code Build: AWS Code Build, AWS Code Pipeline Console, AWS Command Line Interface, AWS SDKs. AWS Code Commit. AWS Code Commit is a managed source control service used to store and manage private repositories in the AWS cloud, such as Git. AWS Code Deploy. AWS Code Deploy is a service that helps to automate application deployments to a variety of compute services such as Amazon EC2, AWS Fargate, AWS ECS, and on-premises instances. It provides the following deployment type to choose from: in-place deployment, blue-green deployment. AWS X-Ray. AWS X-Ray is a service that allows visual analysis or allows to trace microservices-based applications. It works with the following AWS services: AWS EC2, AWS Elastic Load Balancer, AWS Elastic Beanstalk, AWS Lambda, Amazon ECS, Amazon API Gateway. Amazon Workspaces. Amazon Workspaces is a managed service used to provision virtual windows or Linux desktops for users across the globe. Amazon API Gateway. Amazon API Gateway is a service that maintains and secures APIs at any scale. It is categorized as serverless service of AWS. API Gateway consists of stages, resources, methods, integrations. Amazon API Gateway integrates outside of VPC with any AWS service, AWS Lambda, EC2 endpoints, load balancers. Inside of VPC with AWS Lambda, EC2 endpoints. AWS IoT Core. AWS IoT Core is a cloud service that enables users to connect IoT devices to the AWS cloud without managing servers. It supports devices and clients that use the following protocol: MQTT, Message Queuing and Telemetry Transport, MQTT over WSS protocols, HTTPS protocol. It integrates with Amazon services like Amazon CloudWatch, AWS CloudTrail, Amazon S3, Amazon DynamoDB, AWS Lambda, Amazon Kinesis, Amazon SageMaker, and Amazon QuickSight to build IoT applications. AWS IoT Events. AWS IoT Events is a monitoring service that allows users to monitor and respond to device fleets events in IoT applications. It builds event monitoring applications in the AWS cloud that can be accessed through the AWS IoT Events console. It detects events from IoT sensors such as temperature, motor voltage, motion detectors, humidity. It helps to create event logic using conditional statements and trigger alerts when an event occurs. AWS IoT Events accepts data from many IoT sources like sensor devices, AWS IoT Core, and AWS IoT Analytics. AWS IoT Greengrass. AWS IoT Greengrass is a cloud service that groups, deploys, and manages software for all devices at once and enables edge devices to communicate securely. It synchronizes data on the device using the following AWS services: Amazon Simple Storage Service, Amazon Kinesis, AWS IoT Core, AWS IoT Analytics. FreeRTOS. FreeRTOS is an open source operating system for microcontrollers that enables devices to connect, manage, program, deploy, and scale. It helps securely connect small devices to AWS IoT Core or the devices running AWS IoT Greengrass. The microcontroller is a kind of processor available in many devices like industrial automation, automobiles, sensors, appliances. It acts as a multitasking scheduler and provides multiple memory allocation options, semaphore, task notifications, message queues, and message buffers. Amazon SageMaker. Amazon SageMaker is a cloud service that allows developers to prepare, build, train, deploy, and manage machine learning models. Amazon Polly. Amazon Polly is a cloud service used to convert text into speech. It supports many different languages and neural text to speech voices to create speech enabled applications. It requires no setup costs, only pay for the text converted. It offers caching and replays of Amazon Polly's generated speech in a format like MP3. Amazon Transcribe. Amazon Transcribe is a service used to convert audio to text using a deep learning process known as automatic speech recognition. Amazon Transcribe Medical is used to convert medical speech to text for clinical documentation. It is best suited for customer service calls, live broadcasts, and media subtitling. It automatically matches the text quality similar to the manual transcription. For transcribe, charges are applied based on the seconds of speech converted per month. Amazon CloudWatch. Amazon CloudWatch is a service that monitors based on multiple metrics of AWS and on premises resources. AWS CloudWatch monitors AWS resources such as Amazon RDS DB instances, Amazon EC2 instances, Amazon DynamoDB tables, and any log files generated by the applications. AWS CloudFormation. AWS CloudFormation is a service that collects AWS and third-party resources and manages them throughout their life cycles by launching them together as a stack. Stacks. Stack can be created using the AWS CloudFormation console and AWS command line interface. Template. A template is used to create, update, and delete an entire stack as a single unit without managing resources individually. AWS does not charge for using AWS CloudFormation, and charges are applied for the CloudFormation template services. AWS CloudTrail. AWS CloudTrail is a service that gets enabled when the AWS account is created and is used to enable compliance and auditing of the AWS account. CloudWatch monitors and manages the activity of AWS services and resources, reporting on their health and performance. Whereas CloudTrail resembles logs of all actions performed inside the AWS environment. IAM log file. The below example shows that the IAM user Rohit used the AWS Management Console to call the Add User to Group action to add Nayan to the administrator group. AWS Config. AWS Config is a service that allows users to determine the quality of a resource configuration in the AWS account. AWS License Manager. AWS License Manager is a service used to centralize the usage of software licenses across the environment. AWS Management Console. AWS Management Console is a web console with multiple wizards and services used to manage Amazon Web Services. AWS Organizations. AWS Organizations is a service that allows users to manage multiple AWS accounts grouped into a single organization. It includes account management and combined building capabilities to meet the business's budgetary and security needs. The master account is responsible for paying charges of all resources used by the accounts in the organization. AWS Systems Manager. AWS Systems Manager is a service that allows users to centralize or group operational data using multiple services and automate operations across AWS infrastructure. AWS Database Migration Service. AWS Database Migration Service is a cloud service used to migrate relational databases from on-premises, Amazon EC2 or Amazon RDS to AWS securely. Homogeneous migration and heterogeneous migration. AWS DMS does not stop the running application while performing the migration of databases, resulting in downtime minimization. Amazon VPC. Amazon Virtual Private Cloud is a service that allows users to create a virtual dedicated network for resources. Private subnet. A subnet that does not have internet access is termed a private subnet. Public subnet. A subnet that has internet access is termed a public subnet. VPN only subnet. A subnet that does not have internet access but has access to the virtual private gateway for a VPN connection is termed a VPN only subnet. Amazon CloudFront. Amazon CloudFront is a content delivery network service that securely delivers any kind of data to customers worldwide with low latency, low network, and high transfer speeds. CloudFront provides some security features such as field level encryption with HTTPS, AWS Shield Standard, AWS Shield Standard plus AWS WAF plus Amazon Route 53. CloudFront is integrated with AWS services such as Amazon S3, Amazon EC2, Elastic Load Balancing, Amazon Route 53, AWS Essential Media Services. Amazon CloudFront Access Controls. Signed URLs, signed cookies, geo restriction, origin access identity, CloudFront signed URL, S3 pre-signed URL. Amazon Route 53. Route 53 is a managed domain name service where DNS is a collection of rules and records intended to help clients or users understand how to reach any server by its domain name. Route 53 hosted zone is a collection of records for a specified domain that can be managed together. There are two types of zones: public hosted zone, private hosted zone. Route 53 routing policies: simple, weighted, failover, geolocation, geoproximity, latency based, multi-value answer. AWS Direct Connect. AWS Direct Connect is a cloud service that helps to establish a dedicated connection from an on-premises network to one or more VPCs and other services in the same region. Private Virtual Interface. It helps to connect an Amazon VPC using private IP addresses. Public Virtual Interface. It helps to connect AWS services located in any AWS region from your on-premises data center using public IP addresses. AWS Private Link. AWS Private Link is a network service used to connect to AWS services hosted by other AWS accounts or AWS Marketplace. Types of VPC endpoints: interface endpoints and gateway endpoints. AWS Transit Gateway. AWS Transit Gateway is a network hub used to interconnect multiple VPCs. It can be used to attach all hybrid connectivity by controlling your organization's entire AWS routing configuration in one place. Transit Gateway versus VPC peering. Elastic Load Balancing. Elastic Load Balancing is a managed service that allows traffic to get distributed across EC2 instances, containers, and virtual appliances as target groups. Elastic Load Balancer types are as follows: Classic Load Balancer, Application Load Balancer, Network Load Balancer, Gateway Load Balancer. Amazon Identity and Access Management. AWS Identity and Access Management is a free service used to define permissions and manage users to access multi-account AWS services. IAM policies. Policies are documents written in JSON used to define permissions. IAM users. User can be a person or service. IAM groups. Groups are collections of users and policies are attached to them. It is used to assign permissions to users. IAM roles. IAM users or AWS services can assume a role to obtain temporary security credentials to make AWS API calls. Amazon Cognito. Amazon Cognito is a service used for authentication, authorization, and user management for web or mobile applications. The two main components of Amazon Cognito are user pools and identity pools. AWS Certificate Manager. AWS Certificate Manager is a service that allows a user to protect AWS applications by storing, renewing, and deploying public and private SSL or TLS X509 certificates. The types of SSL certificates are Extended Validation Certificates, Organization Validated Certificates, Domain Validated Certificates, Wildcard SSL Certificate, Multi-Domain SSL Certificate, Unified Communications Certificate. Ways to deploy managed X509 certificates. AWS Certificate Manager, ACM Private CA. AWS Directory Service. AWS Directory Service, also known as AWS Managed Microsoft Active Directory, enables multiple ways to use Microsoft Active Directory with other AWS services. AWS Directory Service provides the following directory types to choose from: Simple AD, Amazon Cognito, AD Connector. AWS Key Management Service. AWS Key Management Service is a global service that creates, stores, and manages encryption keys. Customer Managed CMKs. The CMKs created, managed, and used by users are termed as Customer Managed CMKs and support cryptographic operations. AWS Managed CMKs. The CMKs created, managed, and used by AWS services on the user's behalf are termed as AWS Managed CMKs. AWS Resource Access Manager. AWS Resource Access Manager is a service that allows resources to be shared through AWS organizations or across AWS accounts. AWS Secrets Manager. AWS Secrets Manager is a service that prevents secret credentials from being hard-coded in the source code. Secrets Manager can be accessed using the following ways: AWS Management Console, AWS Command Line Tools, AWS SDKs, HTTPS Query API. Secret rotation is supported with the below databases: MySQL, PostgreSQL, Oracle, MariaDB, Microsoft SQL Server on Amazon RDS, Amazon Aurora on Amazon RDS, Amazon Document DB, and Amazon Redshift. AWS Security Hub. AWS Security Hub is a service that offers security aspects to protect the environment using industry standard best practices. Enabling or disabling can quickly do AWS Security Hub through AWS Management Console, AWS CLI, by using infrastructure as code tools, Terraform. Amazon Simple Storage Service. Amazon S3 is a simple service used to provide key-based object storage across multiple availability zones in a specific region. Amazon S3 uses the following ways for security: user-based security, IAM policies, resource-based, bucket policies, bucket access control list, object access control list. Amazon S3 provides the following storage classes used to maintain the integrity of the objects: S3 Standard, S3 Intelligent Tiering, S3 Standard IA, S3 One Zone IA, S3 Glacier, S3 Glacier Deep Archive. Amazon S3 offers to choose from the following ways to replicate objects: cross-region replication, same region replication. Amazon Elastic Block Store. Amazon Elastic Block Store is a service that provides the block-level storage drive to store persistent data. EBS volumes types are as follows: SSD, solid state drives, general purpose SSD, provisioned IOPS SSD, HDD, hard disk drives, throughput optimized HDD, cold HDD. Amazon Elastic File System. Amazon Elastic File System is a managed service used to create and scale file storage systems for AWS and on-premises resources. It offers the following storage classes for file storage: EFS Standard Storage Class and EFS Infrequent Access Storage Class. Amazon FSx for Lustre. Amazon FSx for Lustre is an FSx solution that offers scalable storage for the Lustre system. AWS Backup can also be used to back up Lustre file systems. Amazon FSx for Windows File Server. Amazon FSx for Windows File Server is an FSx solution that offers a scalable and shared file storage system on the Microsoft Windows Server. Amazon FSx uses SSD storage, offers high throughput, and IOPS with sub-millisecond latencies for Windows workloads. Amazon FSx offers identity-based authentication using Microsoft Active Directory. Amazon S3 Glacier. Amazon S3 Glacier is a web service with vaults that offer long-term data archiving and data backup. It is the cheapest S3 storage class and offers 99.99999% of data durability. S3 Glacier provides the following data retrieval options. Expedited retrievals. It retrieves data in 1 to 5 minutes. Standard retrievals. It retrieves data between 3 to 5 hours. And bulk retrievals. It retrieves data between 5 to 12 hours. Amazon Backup. AWS Backup is a secure service that automates and governs data backup in the AWS cloud and on premises. AWS Backup provides the following features. AWS Snowball. AWS Snowball is a data transfer service that uses storage gadgets to transfer a huge amount of data ranging from 50 TB to 80 TB between Amazon Simple Storage Service and on-site data storage location at high speed. AWS Snowball Edge is a type of Snowball device that can transport data faster and process edge computing workloads between the local environment and the AWS cloud. AWS Storage Gateway. AWS Storage Gateway is a virtual device installed as a hypervisor or VM at the on-premises data center to integrate with AWS storage services. It offers secure, scalable, and cost-effective storage management. It offers the following types of storage gateways: File Gateway, Tape Gateway, Volume Gateway, Stored Volumes, Cached Gateway. Thank you for watching this video. And don't forget to subscribe to Tech with Shaping Pixel.